Part 1. The dream of a chief from the beginning. I wanted more than a firehouse. I wanted a true command center, a place that could lead not just Eureka, but the whole region when wildfire season turned dangerous. Part 2. Breaking ground in Eureka, the site stretched wide, enough for garages, a training tower, a living wing, and an office block. Construction crews worked for months, pouring strong concrete for bays large enough to hold both standard Cal fire trucks and my own custom rig. Part 3. Designing the custom fire garage, my personal bay, was special. Polished steel, stronger flooring, a command desk built into the back wall. It was meant for one truck only, mine. Part 4. The arrival of the fleet new trucks rolled in one by one. Structure engines, brush engines, tankers. Their red paint gleamed in the sun, filling the station with pride. Still, everyone was waiting for the chief's truck. Part 5. My custom fire truck. When my custom engine finally arrived, the crews stared in awe. It had oversized pumps, a water cannon, infrared cameras, LED floodlights, and an extended command cab with maps and radios. It wasn't just a fire engine, it was the beating heart of the HQ. Part 6. Hiring Matt Williams. Matt Williams came on as my second in command. Calm and steady, he made sure visiting crews always knew where to park, where to stage, and where to rest. Part 7. Expanding the team, but I couldn't run the station with just one man. So we hired more. Deputy Chief Hannah Cruz, planning drills and leading field ops. Logistics Officer David Cho, making sure fuel, food, and water never ran out. Mechanic Supervisor Carlos Rivera, heading a full-time garage crew. Dispatch Chief Sarah Mitchell, running a radio center that never slept. Training Captain Riley Torres, tough but fair, drilling every firefighter until they were ready for anything. With them, the HQ became a full force. Part 8. Life at the HQ. Between emergencies, the HQ ran like a small city. Firefighters slept in dorm-style bunks, ate hot meals in the mess hall, and trained in the yard. The clang of tools from Carlos S. garage mixed with the steady radio chatter from Sarah S. dispatchers. In the evenings, crews gathered in the rec room, swapping stories before the next alarm. Part 9. The Fairgrounds office, the Siskiyou Golden Fairgrounds, became our second base, a staging area for hundreds of visiting engines during fire season. Deputy Chief Cruz ran that site, making sure every outside crew had food, water, and a place to camp. Part 10. First big fire. The first test came with a wildfire near Mount Shasta. Engines thundered out of the bays, led by my custom truck. Crews from across California rolled into Eureka, and the fairgrounds turned into a temporary city of firefighters. Part 11. Mutual aid cruise engines from Humboldt, Mendocino, and Trinity lined up neatly, Matt's voice guiding them over the radio. David's logistics team handed out fuel, gear, and bottled water. Crews said no station they had ever worked with ran smoother. Part 12. Training and night operations when the fires slowed. Riley drilled the men and women hard. Hose, lays, pump operations, wildland survival, and helicopter coordination. At night, Sarah's dispatch team monitored every call. My custom truck bay always stayed lit, a reminder that the chief as rig was ready to roll at any second. Part 13. The Klamath Complex Fire. The Biggest challenge came when a massive blaze threatened towns near the Klamath River. With shifting winds and heavy smoke, it was chaos. But with my custom truck as the mobile command post, my staff and I held the line. Entire neighborhoods were saved. Part 14, the pride of the chief. After the fire season ended, I stood before the crews. This station isn't just mine, it's ours, I told them. My custom truck might have been the showpiece, but the real strength was the people. Part 15, looking ahead with the HQ in Eureka, the fairgrounds office nearby, and the strongest team I could ask for. I knew we had built something that would last. Whatever fire came next, my crew and my custom fire truck would be ready. Part 1, the grand opening celebration. The day of the HQ's opening felt like a festival. Local vendors set up stands selling food and drinks. The high school band played a lively tune, and families flooded the streets around the station. The mayor cut a long red ribbon across the main bay, and a cheer erupted as the doors lifted to reveal rows of shiny engines. When I stepped up as chief, I addressed the crowd. Greater than this station belongs to all of you. It's here to protect this town, these families, and this valley. Together we will keep Eureka safe. The crowd's applause echoed through the streets, a powerful reminder of why we had built the station. Part 2, Eureka's first impressions. People toured the building with wide eyes. The station's wide glass windows, polished floors, and modern equipment made it feel more like a command center than a traditional firehouse. Older residents who had lived through past wildfires openly expressed relief and gratitude. Some families quietly wiped tears away, knowing their homes and lives were now better protected. Kids raced from bay to bay, fascinated by the engines and equipment. Business owners promised ongoing support with donations and supplies, proud to contribute to the town's safety. Part 3, the symbol of protection. The station quickly became a symbol of hope. Farmers told me they slept easier knowing we were ready for fire season. Ranchers who had lost livestock in previous years stopped by to thank us personally. One elderly man, holding my hand firmly, said, "Greater than, Chief, this station is hope, and hope is stronger than fire." His words stuck with me, a reminder of the station's real purpose. Part 4, Life inside the station, tours and education. We hosted school tours and community visits. Students tried on helmets, climbed into the engines, and sprayed water from hoses. Families attended open house nights to learn about fire safety, watch live drills, and meet the crews. The HQ became a hub for the community. Volunteers signed up to help during fire season. Local businesses offered food and supplies, and kids began dreaming of one day joining the station. It was clear that Eureka wasn't just observing the HQ, they were part of it. Part 5, the custom fire truck, the Guardian. My custom fire truck drew the biggest attention. Its polished chrome, reinforced pumps, and advanced equipment set it apart. Locals called it the Guardian, and it became a symbol of the town's strength. Families took photos with it, children posed on its steps, and even neighboring departments came to admire it. The truck wasn't just a vehicle, it represented Eureka's resilience and pride. Part 6, growing closer to Sarah Mitchell. Amid all the activity, my connection with Sarah Mitchell, the dispatch chief, deepened. Late nights in the dispatch room became quiet moments together, sharing coffee, reviewing maps, or just talking while the radios hummed softly in the background. We began dating quietly, respecting our roles but cherishing the trust we had built. Walking the fairgrounds after shifts, sharing laughs in the office, or quietly sitting together on the station roof became our way of balancing work and life. Part 7. A fire that tested us all. Lightning sparked a wildfire on the outskirts of town one night. Engines rushed out, led by my custom truck, while Sarah directed operations from HQ. Radio traffic was hectic, but Sarah's calm instructions guided the crews. Greater than. Unit 12, hold position. Engine 7, cover the South Ridge. Chief, reinforcements are inbound. By morning, the fire was contained. No homes were lost. The crews returned covered in ash, praising Sarah's steady command. It was proof of how well the HQ and team operated together. Part 8. The town's gratitude and unity. The next morning, Eureka arrived at the station, bringing food, thank you cards, and heartfelt words. Children waved signs, thank you firefighters. Local businesses donated coffee and supplies for the crews. Standing with Sarah by my side, I realized the HQ had become more than just a fire station. It was now a central part of the community, a hub where the town's pride and protection converged. Part 9. Quiet moments with Sarah. Later that night, after the crew rested, Sarah and I sat on the station roof. The lights of Eureka shimmered below, and the stars stretched above us. Hard to believe this is real, she said softly. I smiled, knowing she meant more than the station itself. For the first time, I felt truly proud, not just as chief, but as a man who had found someone to share both life and duty with. Part 10. Looking ahead. The HQ wasn't just new anymore. It was tested, trusted, and beloved by the town. Fires would come again, but we were ready. With Sarah at my side, the crew standing strong, and Eureka supporting us, the future felt secure. The station, the people, and the town had become one. Part 1. Planning for fire season. After last year's fires, I knew Eureka needed more than standard engines. Heavy-duty semi-trucks would be essential to carry custom tractors, water tanks, hoses, and extra gear. Matt Williams and I planned a fleet capable of rapid deployment, supporting multiple crews, and handling even the toughest terrain. We spent hours reviewing maps, potential fire zones, and supply routes. If we want to be the hub for this region, we need trucks that can do it all, I said. Matt nodded, jotting down logistics and crew assignments. Part 2. Ordering the big custom semi-truck. The first order was a custom Cal Fire semi-truck designed to haul our largest tractor. Reinforced suspension, heavy-duty brakes, and extra storage made it perfect for long-distance wildfire support. Its custom paint matched the Eureka fleet, and I had special compartments added for tools, spare parts, and emergency kits. This wasn't just a truck. It was a mobile command and supply unit capable of leading crews into the thickest fires with everything they could need. Part 3. Arrival and garage assignment. The semi arrived on a sunny morning. Crews gathered outside as the massive tires rolled onto the driveway. Chrome gleamed and the engine rumbled like a beast waking from sleep. I climbed up to inspect it personally, checking every compartment, lever, and hydraulic system. Then I addressed the crew. Greater than. This goes in my custom garage. Only the biggest, most critical rigs belong here. Matt Williams oversaw securing it. The truck slid perfectly into its bay. Hoses, water connections, and storage compartments were all double-checked. Everything worked exactly as I had envisioned. Part 4. Expanding to 4 semi-trucks. One truck wouldn't be enough for the fire season ahead. I ordered 3 more identical semi-trucks. Soon the HQ had 4 massive rigs: Titan, Guardian, Avalanche, and Sentinel, ready to carry tractors, water tanks, and emergency gear for rapid deployment. We ran mock assignments, moving the trucks in formation, testing storage compartments, and practicing coordinated maneuvers. Each truck had its own fuel, reserve, maintenance schedule, and assigned crew. Part 5. Organizing the fleet and crew operations. Matt Williams and I spent days organizing crews, garages, and equipment. Hoses, tractors, water tanks, and firefighting tools were all loaded and labeled. Each crew member knew exactly what truck and station they were assigned to. Sarah Mitchell coordinated all communications, ensuring every radio channel was clear and synchronized with county reinforcements. "Chief, we're ready for full deployment at any time," she said. I nodded, satisfied. Part 6. Calling in reinforcements from every county. With the trucks prepped, I contacted every surrounding county. Engines, crews, and support teams from every department capable of helping were asked to coordinate with Eureka. Matt Williams directed staging. Greater than. Park your engines here, unload gear there, and be ready for rapid deployment. The station became a regional command hub, buzzing with activity. Trucks, engines, and crews filled the driveway, garages, and staging areas. Every detail was accounted for, from fueling to supply distribution. Part 7. Training drills and prepping the trucks. Before the fire season officially began, we ran full-scale drills. Crews practiced loading tractors, connecting hoses to semi-trucks, and deploying quickly to simulated fire zones. The 4 rigs were tested for maneuverability, speed, and equipment readiness. Even at night, Sarah coordinated communications while crews executed drills under simulated fire conditions. By the end, the HQ, trucks, and crews were operating like a single, precise machine. Part 8. Leadership in Action. I spent long hours walking the bays, inspecting trucks, talking to crews, and making sure every detail was perfect. Matt Williams ran logistics flawlessly, and Sarah's calm voice on the radios kept everything coordinated. Greater than. "Chief, we're ready for anything," Sarah said one evening as the sun set over Eureka. I looked at the fleet lined up in the garages, each truck gleaming under the lights. "Good," I replied, "because the fire season we're about to face is going to test every one of us." Part 9. The Chief's Pride. Standing in front of the 4 massive semi-trucks, I felt pride and confidence like never before. These trucks weren't just vehicles. They were symbols of preparation, resilience, and Eureka's leadership in wildfire response. With Sarah by my side, Matt Williams managing operations, and crews from every county ready to deploy, I knew the HQ was prepared for the biggest fire season in the region. "This is it," I said. "Our time to protect the town, the valley, and everyone in it. Nothing will catch us unprepared."